Tri-Glass has been the leading producer of an innovative automobile windshield repair system for over 15 years. At Tri-Glass, high quality does not mean complicated. The patented Tri-Glass bridge with its stainless steel double O-ring injector is the most efficient, most reliable, and least complicated system available for high-quality windshield repairs. The Tri-Glass repair system requires no hoses, tubes, or electrical outlets. The Tri-Glass stainless steel double O-ring injector system provides an excellent vacuum with even pressure while extracting trapped air and replacing it with resin. The Tri-Glass UV lamp is run with batteries and requires no extension cords, no drilling, no pumping, and no searching for an electrical outlet. Thousands nationwide have discovered the ease and success of using simple techniques with Tri-Glass professional windshield repair kits and high-quality resin. Your cost on repair is less than 50 cents, while the average repair charge is $50. The profit margin is huge. The Tri-Glass windshield repair kit pays for itself quickly. The rest is profit. You will be providing the perfect repair with Tri-Glass tools, resin, and techniques. So, what's the best way to get optimal use from your Tri-Glass windshield repair kit? Learn and practice how to use it. Take a moment with this video to learn important principles and techniques in order to avoid the common mistakes and pitfalls. The first important principle in achieving a high-quality windshield repair is to keep the injector and the O-rings clean. This eliminates problems with contaminated resin, which could result in repair breakdowns. Your injector should be cleaned with acetone at the end of each day in preparation for the next day's repairs. Acetone can be purchased at any hardware store and is reusable for 10 to 20 cleanings. Your Tri-Glass windshield repair kit does not come with acetone because of flammability. Stay safe by storing your acetone in the Tri-Glass acetone storage jar. Do not tip over, and remember, acetone should not be carried in your vehicle. Remove the rubber O-rings with a hook scribe in your kit. Wipe the O-rings with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Do not allow the O-rings or skin to come in contact with the acetone. Soak the injector base and the injector press in acetone for at least 10 minutes or overnight. Remove the injector from the acetone jar. Dry the outside of the clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Use 2 or 3 new dry cotton swabs in a twisting motion to dry the inside of the injector base. The Tri-Glass injector system is made from high-quality stainless steel rather than plastic or disposable parts. Keep your injector clean. Dirty injectors will contaminate the resin and cause the repair to break down over a period of time. Once the injector base and press are completely clean and dry, store them in a small, clean plastic bag until your next repair job. Just before you start your next repair, reapply the O-rings to the injector base and press. In between repairs during the same day, you can wipe the injector base with cotton swabs and wipe the injector press with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Before starting out to your repair job, make sure your equipment is functioning optimally to avoid potential problem situations. Check your UV lamp batteries with a battery tester. Make sure the needle always falls in the green area. Keep extra batteries with you. Make sure that your long-wave UV bulb is shining brightly. UV resin requires 365 nanometers of UV to cure appropriately. Bulbs weaken with use, and a weak bulb or plain sunlight can cause a weak, partially cured repair. Replace bulbs as needed. For those who prefer plug-in lamp to battery, 110 and 12-volt lamps are also available from Tri-Glass. A windshield is made up of 2 layers of glass with a plastic laminate layer in between to keep the windshield from shattering. This is called laminated safety glass. A rock chip on a windshield normally affects only the outer layer of glass. The 3 most common types of windshield breaks are star, bullseye, or combination break. This diagram shows a cross-section of each of these brake types. Avoid resin contact with eyes, skin, clothing, or painted surfaces, and work in a well-ventilated area. For proper hand protection when using Tri-Glass resin, an effective barrier is a polyethylene glove next to the skin, with a latex or vinyl glove over the top for dexterity. Only use chemical-resistant gloves like polyethylene or nitrile next to the skin. Protect your eyes by wearing safety glasses. Ideally, your repair should be done in a warm, dry place at a temperature of 60 to 70 degrees. Check the glass temperature. If the glass is too hot, the windshield should be cooled down by using shade or covering it. If the temperature is too cold, warm up the windshield gradually with the vehicle's defroster or a portable heat source. Extreme temperature or moisture in the brake can cause a failed repair or further damage. If there is moisture in the air or the brake, be sure to dry the brake with heat to allow evaporation. In cold weather, be sure to warm the thick resin in your pocket before use. The first step in high-quality windshield repair is properly preparing the impact point. No need to drill. Position the carbide scribe at the edge of the impact point, holding it firmly in a vertical position, as a slip could cause a permanent scratch on the windshield. Push down firmly, crushing the edge of the impact point 2 or 3 times, or as many times as needed. This cleans and opens the impact point to allow the resin to flow easily into the brake. Wipe excess glass pieces and debris away with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. The second step of windshield repair is to inject the resin to completely fill the brake. First, place the mirror inside the windshield, allowing you to watch the repair filled with resin from below. Screw the injector base into the tri-glass bridge. Apply suction cup lubricant to the suction cup. Check that the suction cup is screwed on tight. Be sure the leveling screw and injector are not screwed in below the level of the suction cup bottom, and place the bridge on the windshield with the injector tip near or on the impact point. Depress the suction cup lever to secure the bridge to the windshield. Brass cap on the suction cup may need to be held in place firmly on different glass surfaces to help suction. Lower the injector base and leveling screw to come in light contact with the windshield. Keeping the bridge level, position the injector base by sliding it directly over the impact point. Be careful here to ensure that no suction cup lubricant contacts the resin or impact point. Insert several drops of resin into the injector base either by dripping it directly from the bottle or by using the UV blocking syringe, and then insert the injector press. While holding the injector base with one hand, screw the injector press down until you feel it tighten, then back off 3 or 4 turns. Then screw it back down again, repeating this process 2 to 4 times to create a vacuum. Different temperatures and different types of brakes require different pressures. Practice here is vital. Too much pressure can cause a daisy appearance in the repair area or crack the windshield. If you see resin oozing out of the injector base, you have not made an adequate seal over the impact point. To readjust the position of the bridge, release pressure by holding the injector base with 2 fingers, unscrew the injector press and remove. Then slide the bridge over, wiping the impact point with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Repeat the setup process. If it is still leaking, remove the bridge and check the O-ring for lint or cracks and clean off with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth, or replace the O-ring. In the uncommon case that an impact point is too large for the injector base to seal over, use the large pit adapter and the large O-ring that come with your professional windshield repair kit. The tri-glass double O-ring injector is especially designed to cause suction, as it is unscrewed to remove the trapped air. As it's screwed in again, the pressure forces resin into the area from which trapped air was removed. If you're doing an outdoor repair, always cover the brake to prevent the resin from hardening before it is completely filled. Check after a couple of minutes to make sure the brake is beginning to fill. Hold the injector base with 2 fingers, unscrew the injector completely out, and slide the bridge sideways off the brake to view it. Wipe with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Then, reposition the injector base back over the impact point again and screw the injector down while continuing to hold the base with 2 fingers. If the crack is not filling, flex the windshield with your carbide scribe to open up the impact point some more, and if necessary, begin over at step 1. If it is still not filling, and if the weather is cold, you may need to use a heat source to warm the area around the brake. Viewing stars and cracks head on, you will see a distinct line when filled. Look at the repair from different angles. If it disappears, it is filled. No black should remain. Once the repair is completely filled, the repair must remain set up under pressure for a minimum of 10 minutes or longer to allow resin to seep into the repair well. During this time, use a UV lamp to harden the exposed part of your repair or use direct sunlight. The third step in your repair process is to completely cure the resin and seal the impact point. To remove the tri-glass bridge, you must hold the injector base with 2 fingers, totally unscrew, and remove the injector press. Only then do you release the suction cup lever and remove the bridge. Wipe away any resin with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth without contacting the suction cup lubricant. Now, apply 1 drop of pit sealer and cover the repair with a reusable pit sealer tab, touching tab lightly to spread the drop. Next, turn the UV lamp on, placing the bulb directly over the repaired area for 5 to 8 minutes, depending upon the size of the break. 110 or 12-volt lights will take only 3 to 4 minutes. When done curing with the UV light, lift up the pit sealer tab, scrape excess pit sealer off with a razor blade held at a 25-degree angle, and scrape firmly just in one direction. Wipe the area with a clean, dry, lint-free cloth and clean with window cleaner. The last step in your repair process is to buff and polish the sealed pit. Apply a small amount of pit buffer and wipe vigorously with a clean, dry cloth. Now apply a small amount of pit polish and again wipe vigorously with a dry cloth. This final step is simple and easy and takes very little time, but produces a better, more professional finish. Finally, leave your clients with some windshield saber patches, which will keep external contaminants out of future brakes until they can bring it in for repair. You have now learned the basic but very important steps and techniques to safely do high-quality windshield repair. Of course, practice makes perfect, and Tri-Glass recommends that before meeting the customer, you spend significant practice time doing repairs with a practice kit available through Tri-Glass and their distributor. And remember, good repairs start with Tri-Glass tools and resin.